Hi guys, it's your girl Jessie Q and welcome back to another video on my channel. So I know that it has been quite some time and I have not filmed a video in a long time. You know, a lot has changed with the world and we are in an entirely new year, so happy new year to everyone. This video has been some time coming. I have wanted to do this for a while and you know, I was still working on my collection. Now obviously you guys can tell what it's about by the title of this video, and I feel like I'm now ready to share my spectacle collection with you guys. So these frames that I'm wearing here were my old frames, and these were prescription glasses. I can't remember where I bought this from, so don't ask me. This was like 2 years ago or 3 years at this point, but I decided to start the video in these frames just to remind you all what, you know, was my go-to, so to speak. But we are about to move on to our next set of frames. So I'm doing this in no particular order, but these frames were actually one of the first frames that I bought in my new set of frames. So after I stopped wearing these, I went to this. This one I actually got offered by Firmoo, and yes, these are metal frames with some pink in it and a little cat eye detail. These are from Firmoo and I actually got these for free. Right, so these are what they look like, and obviously I just had to pay my shipping, but not my shipping from Firmoo to my skybox, my shipping from my skybox, right? So it was totally free for me. These frames are really cute. They're a lot daintier than I would say is my style. I really just wanted to try something new, and I do like them, even though I tend not to use them as much anymore, just because, you know, I have other frames that I like a lot more. Sometimes I wear them, you know, on really quick errands out of the house when I'm not particularly dressed up, but that's what I do. These frames, and actually all of the glasses that I'm going to show you guys this afternoon, none of them are prescription frames. So let me explain why. So my previous spectacles I had for about 2 years, and I have suffered with migraines for a long time, right? And then I started noticing as the time passed that in the afternoon going into the nighttime, you know, it was really difficult to see. And it was very ironic because, especially if I'm driving, I'll be driving and then I'll do this to see clearer. And when I started realizing that I could see clearer without the frames, something started to click, and then I was like, okay, well, my 2 years are up anyway, so it's probably just that my prescription needs to be updated. Maybe my prescription needs to be stronger. So I went and I got my eyes tested at 2 optical establishments. The first one said that my previous spectacles, my previous lenses were too strong for my eyes, and that's the reason why I was getting so many migraines. The second one said the same thing. The first one then got me a new prescription. The second one said that I have no prescription. Now I would like to think that I am in a bit more privileged of a place, just because I work with an optical company and I have a little bit more information and I have access to more information when it comes to optics. So I was able to ask and just get some information about my prescription, and I found out that, you know, my prescription really isn't anything. If I choose to get my prescription, great. If I choose not to get my prescription, it's fine, right? My eyes won't necessarily be adversely affected. So because of that, you know, I didn't know what to do with the conflicting information, so I decided to hold off on it. But I am the kind of person, I feel like my glasses complete my face. I have strong features and I love my strong features, but I also very much love expressing myself and my personality through my glasses. I like being able to change up my style depending on what I'm wearing, depending on the mood that I'm in. And I was not about to go without glasses just because, you know, I couldn't get a firm grasp on my prescription. So I decided I was going to start buying frames, and then I would try again after some time, and if anything changed, then I'll just take the frames that I already have and get prescription lenses for them. Would you shut up? Oh gosh, Ollie, sorry for looking at the dog in the back, My neighbor's dog is so annoying. Ugh. Anyway, so I started buying frames, and here we are. As I said, this was the first one. This one was from Firmoo. I like this. So let's move on to the second one. All right, so this is the second pair of frames that I own, and these were also from Firmoo, and the frames were priced at $19.99, but I had a coupon code, so I paid $5.95 for it, and that was just shipping, right? So these frames were $5.95. At the end of this video, I'll get into some information about how I happen to get all these great deals, but for now, let's just talk about the frames. I totally forgot to give you all this information, so I'm just going to put it in here. So I get all of these deals because I do a few things. Firstly, I sign up for the newsletter, for the emails from all of these websites, and I actively check them. They tend to have a lot of different sales here and there. Sometimes they have flash sales for that particular day. I check them all the time. I check them every single day. In addition to that, I also actively check for coupons. Sometimes there are coupons, sometimes there aren't coupons, but I always check for coupons here and there when I'm ordering. And thirdly, I always click on the ads when I see them. What that allows me to do is get even more ads just because of Facebook's algorithm or Instagram's algorithm. So I tend to get a lot of ads from them, but I don't mind because I have a genuine interest in the glasses. So I get the ads and I always click on them, and then I started getting these elite ads which will show me $1 frames, and I'm going to come to those $1 frames in just a bit. So this one was actually really disappointing for me. The reason is because I will pop a photo on the screen right now. This is what the frame is supposed to look like, and as you guys can see, it doesn't quite look like that. In buying the frame, I thought it was going to be black and clear or black and white-ish, but it just seems to be black and nothing. And on my darker complexion, it just looks majority black. I will be honest, I have no desire to have plain black frames. So I was disappointed about that. I would not necessarily say that it was Firmoo's fault by any means. Some things are pictured a certain way because of the lighting, and when you get it varies, it differs. I know that. I am in the social media industry, and I understand that is a thing, right? So in being totally honest, these are just not my favorite frames. They also are a little small. Again, not Firmoo's fault. At this point, I don't even bother to check the measurements. I just buy, but that is my fault. That is not Firmoo's fault, right? So I wear them. I still wear them, and it's fine. Depending on my outfit, it works. But these are not my favorites. But they are part of my collection. So let's move on to the next one. All right, so we've moved on to the next one. So these are my second favorite frames, I think. Maybe. I don't know. These are clear cat eye frames, and these were from Zeelool and they cost me $7.99. And again, because I'm a boss, I only paid $1 for this frame and the rest was for the shipping. I love these frames. I think I wear these frames the most out of all the frames in my collection. I just think they are so interesting. They are a little quiet for my taste, if you guys understand what I mean. I'm into loud frames these days. I'm into very bold statement frames, and these are just clear, but something about the shape, this cat eye shape, I feel like it really it just enhances the way that I look, and I feel very happy and I feel very comfortable in these frames. So these are actually probably one of my very favorite frames, and they're definitely the frames that I wear the most. So let's move on to the next one. All right, so these are actually a bit of a wild card for more reasons than one. This is probably my only true circular frame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my only true round frame, and when I get to another one you'll understand why I'm saying true round frame. And also, this was not bought online. This was actually bought in Trinidad and Tobago. So as you guys know, with the upsurge in working from home and online classes for students, a lot of people are now understanding the importance and the need for blue light lenses. And because of the new demand in the market, the supply has increased. So a lot more companies, optical companies and non-optical companies alike, have begun supplying blue light glasses. So I, being the glasses connoisseur that I am, I have been on the lookout, not necessarily actively looking for it, but if I see something that I like, I buy it, if the price is reasonable. That's how I shop. So I was just scrolling through one of my earring suppliers, because earrings are my thing, and she had blue light glasses. And she had this one and I found it to be very interesting. I liked the round shape. I would say that it's a little tame in color and style for my my preference in my head, because I seem to still go ahead and buy them. So how tame can it really be? You guys get what I'm saying, right? Disregard. Anyway, I really like these frames. I tend to wear these a lot as well, just because I have brown shoes, brown heels that I wear to work, and I like how it matches with that. So I like these. So as I said, these are blue light glasses. I bought these from a company called Aya Styler, and I paid either $200 or $250 TT for these. I'll just put on the screen here the correct price. I really like these, and yeah, they work for me. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we are on the second to last frame, and I am really excited about this one. These glasses, these frames are from VOGMI, and I love them very much. They are bold, they are big, they make a statement on their own, and they make me really happy. I like them very much. I paid $9.45 US for these frames. Most likely it was on sale, probably for like $3 or $2 or something. And yeah, oh, one thing about these frames is that they have this pearl on the back of the handle that's really pretty. I mean, no one sees it, but I think it's pretty. I love these frames just because of how big and bold they are. I think they're stunning. I think they're so interesting. They're so unique. They're so me. Oh, they match my outfit. So these frames are another favorite of mine, another one that gets worn a lot on purpose. I gravitated a lot. These and the clear ones are actually the two, and the brown round one. Those are the three that I rotate the most, and you can probably catch me in the most. So yeah, let's move on to the 8th and final frame. All right, and these are my 8th and final frames. These are my newest frames. I've had these for about 4 or 5 days from the date of this filming. And I waited until I got these to do this video because I was just so excited about it, and I just wanted to share it with everybody. Not for everybody to take my frame and go to them, but disregard. Anyway, I love these. When I saw these frames, I sent them to my husband, I sent them to my mother, I sent them to my sister, and I sent them to my best friend. And I was like, ... And then some people were like, really? You really just found the frame that is you? And I was like, I know, right? And then some people was like, and of course you're going to buy it. And I was like, you betcha. These frames are me as glasses. I love, love, love black and white stripes. That is my thing. That is my pattern. I love black and white stripes. And when I saw these frames, I fell in love with it immediately. And because my husband knows me so well, he bought them for me immediately. So these frames are actually my most expensive frames that I own currently. These were $36 and I got these on Zeelool as well. These were not on sale, paid full price for the frame, and I regret nothing because I genuinely love it so much and they are so me. So as I mentioned, these frames are new, and as of now, I've only worn them for my birthday weekend and today, the day that I'm filming this, and they are definitely going to be in constant rotation for me. I know that they are really bold and a lot of people would not dare, and I'm going to get a lot of stares and all of that, but I do not care because these frames make me happy and I love the way that it looks on my face. So I mentioned before that my round frame was the only true round frame that I had. So as you can see, the inside of these frames are round, the lenses are round, but the outside has some shape to it, right? So that's why these are the only true round frames that I have, while these are, you know, some sort of in between. All right, so let's get into some information that I think you guys may be interested in. Shipping, that's a big one for people. How much does it actually cost to ship to Trinidad? So with my Skybox company, it cost me no more than $150. My average is about $80 because a lot of my frames are cheap. Some of the more expensive frames, so for instance, this one was probably like $150, $160 for the shipping, right? Obviously this is the shipping from your Skybox to Trinidad and not the shipping from the company to your Skybox. That is paid when you pay for the frames. Another thing that is important and a big barrier for a lot of people is, you know, the accuracy of your lenses and all of that. I have bought frames online for about 5 years now. Yeah, probably about 5 years now. Because before this frame, I had frames from online as well. That's when I was buying from like Zenny and Goggles for You and that kind of thing. So I have never had an issue with my frames. I also understand what I'm getting for the price. I am not expecting, you know, top of the line optical quality frames from these companies, and it's not to say that that is not what they give you. Please understand what I'm saying. That is just not my expectation, because that is not the price that I'm paying. So I have had frames in the past that have broken. They fell and they broke, and these are plastic frames, so like the arm broke off of the main part of the frame, and I took it to a local place to try and get it fixed, and they kind of plastic weld, and that's fine, and I had to be okay with that, because I understand, Jessica, you paid what, $20 max for this frame, with my lenses probably $30 for the entire spectacles. Are we really gonna make a fuss about that? That's just how I view it. I understand if different people view it differently, but that is the way that I view it, and I think that's what keeps me sane in this frame buying, spectacle buying atmosphere, right? To each their own, but that is just my little bit of advice. Just remember, if you go to a local company and you pay $4,000 for your frame, then expect $4,000 worth of product, or $4,000 worth of accuracy of wonderful frames of whatever. Expect $4,000 worth. If you go online and you pay $300 TT max landed, expect $300 TT worth of quality. I don't know. Some people may disagree with me, but that's just how I feel about it. Anyway, so guys, that has been my entire frame collection, and thank you guys so much for checking out this video. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I have a few other videos coming soon, so stay tuned. I am not sticking to any particular posting schedule this year, because I'm just going to lie to myself. I tend to be really busy, and it's when I get a chance, that's when I really get to film and see how fast I can get it out there. So guys, thanks for your support, and I look forward to doing, a lot more stuff in 2021. Thank you as well for your support on my last video, and to all the people who have reached out to me to design spaces for them. I have some things in the works. If you guys are interested, if any of you are interested in getting a space designed by me, I would love to do your space. So please reach out to me on this email address, and let's chat about it. Let's plan your space. So thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, namaste, babies.